like what was the most challenging thing you did, and like what was the thing that helped you grow? Like where do you feel like you grew? Maybe I can direct this maybe to the writer. Where do you feel like you grew? Because obviously you've done poetry, you're kind of from a poetry background.
Mm.
What was it like transitioning into film and saying, okay, we're now writing a script? Because we sat and had very long conversations about it, and you had to adapt your writing for this particular medium. What was that? What is that process like? Talk us through like what was the experience of having to transition from writing stanzas to writing a script, and yeah, what is it? What is it like?
I think the first thing that I just thought was like, in as much as I just said, writing from poetry is like when writing a script, you I guess have to be more detailed. You trying to avoid where you write a script and it's just cryptic as hell, where people read and say like, is this a script or a poem? Because we're not understanding. Like, you don't want a situation where you write the script like, oh, I wrote a good script, and then your actor's now saying, hey, bro, this feels like a literature lesson. What the heck? I think, yeah, you want to write something deep, but you don't write something that's so deep that people are drowning in thought trying to figure out what the heck this is. So yeah, I guess also structuring, like how the structure is like. So I started off from writing poetry to story poems into like short stories and stuff. It was all like trying to figure out how to change like the structure of how I write stuff. Because when I write a book, it's like you just write, and edit and stuff like that. But now you have to now put the dialogue, the scene transition, what's happening in this scene and stuff like that. You're putting more detail so people, then when the actor reads the script, they understand what's happening and stuff like that. Because I think sometimes when I write books, it's almost like you want to write it and say like, the reader will figure out, the reader will picture it in their mind. But now you're writing it for the person that's going to actually paint out the picture. So if you're not giving them like the right colors and stuff like that, it's just gonna be a mess of colors. I think that was the hardest part for me.